Welcome to Quintin. We're one of the older clubs on the Tideway, founded in 1907. We're very much sort of a working club, so pretty much all of the members here are in full-time work and therefore training alongside having a career and a family and all those other demands on their life. But having said that, actually we're really successful. We've had a really good couple of years and we've built ourselves up in terms of not only the athletes here but also the equipment, the facilities and everything else that we need to go along with it to be successful. I joined on the Learn to Row programme, which was for complete beginners back in 2010, so we've got one coming up in September this year, and it basically takes you through the absolute basics of rowing, everything about the boat, about safety, about the river out here, about how to train in the gym and about how to row on the water. The idea being that the athletes develop then and go on to race the following year, as a lot of the guys have done from last year.
And what's the social side of the club like?
Yeah, we do a lot of social events, yeah. Usually after a race we'll go out and have a few beers, and then we do parties in the clubhouse and various other things, and in the off season, so when we're not rowing quite so much, we'll go out cycling, running, various things like that.
Could you tell me a bit about the coaching?
Yeah, so we've got a few coaches here, some are volunteer coaches, and we've got also our head coach, who at the moment is Fred Smallbone. So he's a former world champion, Olympic athlete, and very, very knowledgeable, excellent coach, very good motivator, has a great network within the sport. So he's here coaching out on the water, supported by a number of other coaches.
And are there a lot of local clubs around?
Yeah, there is an awful lot around here. I mean, in the local area, literally just around here, we've got 4 or 5, and along the Thames, going upstream as well, all the way up through to Oxford and up through Henley. There's a lot of clubs in the area.
And you mentioned Henley. In terms of competition, is Henley Regatta one of the big ones on the calendar?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the kind of the one that we aim for every year. Obviously, we compete at a number of different events, but ultimately that's our kind of goal for the season, is to do as well as we can at Henley.
And how did it go this year?
Yeah, we had a great year this year. We got to the quarterfinals, which for a club of our size was great, and just shows how far we've come in the last couple of years.
Did you come up against any international teams?
Yeah, so we raced a German team who we beat.
Always good to get one over the Germans.
Absolutely, yeah.
How would you describe the strength of grassroots rowing in England?
I think it's really strong, particularly in London and around this area. Most clubs are doing something that allows people to get into the sport really easily. It's really good value, and it's great for young people and even people into their 50s who are learning for the first time to be able to get into it. There's not many sports that are like that, and elsewhere in the UK as well. There's clubs are getting stronger and bigger, attracting more people. There's more funding available. A lot of focus is being put on the sport, which is great for getting people into it.